Hi ladies, happy Tuesday. I'm so excited to be popping in with you here today. It's not my usual time, definitely not Wednesday night, but I'm going with it. I wanted to pop in and share with you not one, not two, but three ways you can be sure to build a soul-driven, a heart-based business that you don't only like, but you're truly obsessed with, that you can't pull away from working on. And because of that burning desire and that obsession with it, in a good way, of course, you will avoid having it fall flat or peter out before it even gets started, because that tends to be a pretty common outcome for startup entrepreneurs. Is they get an inspired idea and then it runs out of gas before you're even a mile down the road. So we're going to bulldoze through that and ensure that that doesn't happen to any of you ladies. Maybe some of you ladies are in that startup phase working on it. Maybe some of you just have the idea, but you haven't taken the first action steps. So this will be great for you to watch as well. Or maybe you've already been in it for years, but you're not necessarily getting the results you desire. So we're going to dive right in. Oh, P.S. I moved back home. So I am in my normal house. I'm not in the other house I was living in, which is exciting. I'm not fully unpacked yet. You can see my office is really bare. That's my massive thing of crystals back there, but all good. Okay, so let's get back to it. Oh, welcome, Crystal. Welcome, Claudia. Welcome, Jamie. So happy to have you ladies here. Okay, we're going to dive right in. I made some notes to make sure I can hit the points and not have it run too long. I really want to keep it under 10 minutes. So here's the thing, ladies. I was really pondering this concept of what actually makes someone classify something they like as an actual passion versus something they just simply like. So this is point one, and it's deciphering what are you actually passionate about versus what you like. So what you're passionate about is the thing that actually energizes you. It actually gives you, feeds you energy, almost a burning, unrelenting desire for you to be able to dedicate your own energy, your time, your attention and intention on. And you all know that where energy goes, things expand. So if you're trying to create a business on a topic you like, okay, let's say you like stamps. It's just a random example. Let's say you like stamp collecting. But think about how many hours per week are you actually dedicating your time, your energy, your attention and intention on your stamp collecting. There, you might realize, wow, it's like not even an hour a week, or maybe 45 minutes a week. So yes, you like stamp collecting, but that wouldn't be a passion of yours, because a passion will be something you feel an unrelenting, burning desire, right? So the other thing with this is, when you're creating a business based on a concept or a topic or a thing you like versus passionate about, it will be hard to stay committed and consistent with what needs to be done in the startup years of development. So many women, I find, build businesses on what they think the public will want or what is popular, versus what they, in their heart and in their soul, are actually most energized, passionate about. So one thing you can do with this is ask yourself, well, what do you stay up reading about or learning about or researching or reading blogs on or watching videos on? So what's something that you have a hard time pulling yourself away from? That's a good indication of where you have a caveat of something in your life that you could build even more passion on that topic. I'm going to give you an example of this both in my own life and then in a client of mine who I was working with. I'm seeing if she's watching this. Oh, no, she's not. Welcome, Makaba. Okay, so I had a client of mine who really liked self-development and holistic healing practices to feeling good, self-care, all of that. And she wanted to launch a coaching business. And she almost was in this roadblock, this brick wall. She couldn't move forward on it. She was missing that energy, that passion to actually put together her signature coaching program. It was hard to find that energy to actually bring it to life. So what was the sticking point with that? Well, she came to this amazing epiphany that she was trying to turn something she liked, She likes meditation. She likes this, that, and the other. But she was thinking that's what the public wanted her to do, is create a program teaching all of those spiritual practices. But because that wasn't what she was passionate about, yes, she liked it, but it wasn't her passion. She just couldn't get it up off the ground and running until she found alignment and honesty with herself, with what was really most important to her, what she jumped out of bed literally every day and was already doing. It was like, it was the answer of what she was passionate about was there all along. And what was that? It was that she was destined to become an online running coach. Yes, a mindset coach admits that, but where her specialty, where her magic was teaching other women how to become successful runners amidst a lifestyle overhaul at the same time. But you see how she's been a runner her whole life. She's so good at it. She knows it like the back of her hand, but she was trying to become like a meditation coach or this like spiritual coach, where she could take elements of that, but where her magic was in the very place she had a burning desire for the last decade already of her life. So often the answer of what you're passionate about and what you could build a career around and make you money and make a positive difference, it's actually through the thing that you don't realize you're already doing every day, which is so cool. By the way, she's now up and running with her online business, working with women in her successful online running program, because she found alignment with what energized her, not what she thought she should do. The other example of this is my first business I launched for skincare back in 2014. At that time, that was the burning desire. It was, oh my God, I love natural skincare. I love working with crystals. I can't wait to make a skincare line that infuses crystal essences, crystal energy I make, and put it into it. I was reading about crystals and how to make these recipes around the clock, day in and day out. I was in my corporate job. I would be in my office with the door closed, researching skincare and crystals. So clearly that was my passion, because I was putting attention, intention, and energy into it. And then I got the results when the business launched back in 2015. I was honest with myself with what was really pulling at my heart. And then in 2016, the honesty with myself was launching the crystal healing practice and Reiki. And then 2017, it was giving myself permission to course correct, realizing although I still have a great interest in those first businesses, what then was really energizing me like nothing else was developing my online programs. And that's still right now my number one passion, is the development, the creation, and the sharing of different programs that affect positive change in the world. And that brings us to point number 2, which is, okay, so the second step is, once you have clarity on what is actually burning in your heart and soul to do, to learn about, to dedicate time to, that's when you can take aligned action and move forward. When you're taking aligned action, that's when you literally can move mountains in your business, versus taking unaligned action from a place of panic, fear, worry, feeling like you should be doing it already, or feeling like you need to make the paycheck. When it's coming from like a should place, a fear place, a need place, that's when A, you'll run out of energy and steam and it will peter out, but B, you won't be able to attract the abundance and success in that kind of energy. So again, that clarity is number 1, so that when you do take action, it's aligned and going to get you the magnetic results that you desire and you deserve. Welcome, Jackie. So happy to have you here. Okay, so that's number 2. And then the third step, we're going to keep this short, is give yourself permission to break the fucking mold. Break the mold. So you might be thinking, Christine, well, okay, I know what I'm passionate about, but it's really crazy and no one's done it before and it sounds ridiculous. And you might be thinking, I don't have any evidence it will be successful because I don't see anyone out there doing that. And here is the thing that you need to hear. If you have an inspired idea that you're passionate about, meaning you can put energy, time, attention, and intention into, then it doesn't matter if no one's done it before and you don't have evidence it will work for you through someone else. You have evidence that you're the one literally meant to bring it to life, because you're the one with the idea. You're the one who has the honor of receiving an inspired, in spirit, literally dropped from the cosmos into your crown idea and share it with the world. Megan, welcome. Megan, I shared a bit about you earlier. You'll have to watch the replay. Megan's the online running coach, everybody. So an example of this is no one in the world had created a natural skincare line made with gemstone essences they prepare to have crystal healing be in skincare, because A, that sounds cuckoo and crazy and audacious, and for a lot of people absolutely ridiculous. But imagine how I would have felt if I said, no, that's a silly idea, even though I was passionate about it, and didn't do it. And then imagine a year later, I went to the farmer's market and I met a woman and she was like, hey, this is my skincare and I infuse crystal energy into it. My heart would have crumbled into, it would have shattered, because I would have thought, how could I have let that passionate idea pass me by and go to someone else? Because ideas want to be manifested. And if you're not going to bring it forth, someone else will get the idea and do so. Okay, so it doesn't matter if your idea is audacious and no one's done it before. It's all the more reason why you're the woman meant to do it. And it's better it be out there, kind of audacious, kind of a little, never heard of before, than something that is a dime a dozen and everybody's done it and it's something that you think you just should do because other women are successful at doing it. Because at the end of the day, alignment is number one in your soul-driven business, so that your action can hit the target demographic that you're meant to serve in only your unique capacity. So I hope those 3 tips were helpful. Just a recap: you have to build the vision that your business on what you're passionate about, what energizes you, what you have unrelenting desire to work on, dedicate time, energy, attention every week, not once in a blue moon. And then the second step is taking aligned action from that place. And the third step is permission to break the mold, permission to do something that's never been done before, as long as it energizes you. Okay, who else joined? Shannon, welcome. Oh, so many past EYL graduates in here, which, by the way, one of the key outcomes of Elevate Your Life, which is sold out right now, but it will be back, is you get clarity, you get crystal clarity and confidence on your unique passion, your purpose, what could be your soul purpose in a career path that's deeply fulfilling, and a roadmap to get you to where you're destined to go. That, amongst a lot of other things like clearing subconscious blocks, obliterating them, deepening self-love, self-worth, confidence, boundaries, better relationships, the list goes on and on and on. If you're curious about that, shoot me a DM and I can put you on the wait list for when the next openings open up. But before then, we actually have a different program launching in mid-August called Abundant Boss Queen. It's my shortest program ever. It's actually just 8 weeks. You don't work with me privately. It's my first program that doesn't have private mentorship. It's still going to have a group community, and I'm pouring my heart and soul into it because guess what? I'm passionate about it. I literally can't pull myself away from working on it. So I can't wait to share it with you ladies, tell you more about it when it's closer to be ready to go. I hope you guys have a beautiful week. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.